evening, Mr. Rick!
Hi, everybody. You're going to be seeing your friends and family here tonight, and they've been working 7 hard weeks, and we actually had an extra week, so we had like an extra class, so they've been working really hard to make sure that they impress you, but more than that, to impress themselves with the fine art of improv. And most of you, they're obviously improv too, so some of you already sat through their Improv 1 show, so you know what this is all about. These are shows that are based on audience suggestions. So if I go to this side of the audience and I say, oh, what's your favorite color? I would hear maybe
Red.
Red, okay. And if I came over here and I said, what's your favorite baseball team outside of the Marlins? Let's go outside of the state or something. It would be Dodgers. Okay, so when you ask for input, feel free to volunteer it. And, you're not a very big crowd tonight, so feel free to, whenever you have anything, and if you're asked to input, just come in and give us your input. As I said, this is improv too, so these guys are going to do a lot of the short form games. This is my favorite of all the improv classes. This is where you do a lot of the short little snappy games that you see Drew Carey do on Whose Line Is It Anyway. This is really the heart of improv. It's like the pop, it's like the Justin Bieber of improv. And I say that in a good way. I say that in a really good way. Nothing against the little Canadian kid. But obviously, to get all this started, I want to bring out my cast, bring out everyone that's been working so hard here. So let me bring out my cast, bring out my students. All right, and let me get two people front and center. And two. All right, so please. Let me get any line of dialogue. It could be a line from a movie, it could be something you heard, something that's clever, quote, or anything, just anything that's on your mind lately. I'm asking you guys. This is the input part of the improv thing. So anything that you heard, a popular catchphrase, a commercial slogan, any kind of jingle, anything. I'll be back. I'll be back. Okay. This is first line, last line. I'll be back. No, it's too late. That's what I said. No. Come on, baby. No, it's not going to work this time. I won't eat all your food this time, I promise. Wait. I won't eat all your food this time, Master. I just won't go to the fridge anymore. I'm sorry. The midnight snacks are killing both of us. Yeah. Yeah, but I overdosed them last time and it just exploded all over. It's so good. I don't care. Yeah, 2 days of cleaning that up. Oh, what do you want? I'm messy, all right? Yeah, well, that's your cooking. What do you want? Cook, woman. That's the thing that you make. Actually, yes, I do like him, but you have to try it. You have to try it. I mean, I knew I should order one of those Russian fries. Years ago. You don't cook, you don't clean. But I'm good in bed. Yeah. Nice work. And I have an American accent. What else do you have for us? I'm thinking we should change that. Yeah. What is the next word here? Purple. Purple stripes. Yes. Purple stripes, and then you can curtain, and then you can wear a matching outfit. Maybe a hat.
Maybe a hat, and maybe a pink color. And I could wear whatever color goes on. I could wear a white dress, blue dress. Well, I think orange for the thing. And that's perfect. So, what do you say?
I don't know. Who said you would say?
Wednesday.
Please. Basil?
So one time, we were both hanging out in my place, and then we got a call. And I get a call. I want to come out to a maybe.
I think you look great with these, man. I mean, definitely. Yeah? Yes. You need to stand out more. You want to be on that calendar cover. You need to go through with that.
How about the baby boots? Is it good?
Yeah, I mean, listen, purple is not really the color. I would go more for an orange with polka dot. Let's put a bow in your hair too.
Maybe a cowboy hat. Great. I got the cowboy hat. And I got the last one right here too. Yeah?
Yes. All right, go.
I like that, don't you? My dad wants to join the club. I mean, I just think my dad would be really good at, you know, work out a lot. Eliminating basic gathers. Wait. Maybe we should talk it. I mean, wrestling is maybe not always the best way. Free. We could arm wrestle for it, but to be honest, I think I want you to win. I've always admired you and wanted you to be the best, and you were the best ever. I was the best. I mean, funny school service and so why I'm the one. I think you tie the closest. I'm the you put me in a deep dilemma here. I really want to know what's going on in that mind of yours. I really want to know what's going on in that mind of yours. And that's first line, last line.
Don't be afraid, whatever comes off the top of your head. I need an unusual location.
Merry-go-round?
On a merry-go-round, okay? So I'm going to be on a merry-go-round. I need a relationship between the two of these.
Ex-wives.
Ex-wives on a merry-go-round. This is You Tell Us.
You bitch!
Cynthia, get off the merry-go-round. I'm sick of being on this thing.
I'm not. Because whoever stays in this merry-go-round is going to marry him again.
No, I don't want to marry him. You can have him. He farts all the time.
He doesn't really fart all the time. I need input from you all to let me know, what does he actually do all the time? He picks his nose all the time.
He picks his nose all the time.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And why do you photograph? He used to laugh at it.
Yeah, well, he used to take your picture and wipe his ass with it.
Oh, yeah? And then after you wipe his ass, he would give it to your dog and he would eat it.
And who would he give that to? Not the dog, but
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama.
Yes. After he wiped his ass, he would call Barack Obama at the White House. They were good friends. They went to school together, and he would give it to him, and Barack Obama would eat it.
Oh, no. Good thing I didn't vote for him. You sick freak.
Listen, the main thing is money, all right?
No, he's not. He married me after he married you.
Freeze. I think they're in a new location now. Merry-go-round's gone. Where are they? In a creepy basement.
I brought you here for a reason.
Yeah, you need to redecorate, okay? Disgusting. can't do boob, and do one is eye, right? They're new.
Well, they look awful. No, you should have gone for a small B.
He didn't get boobs. What did she actually get? New wig. New wig.
New wig that I have on, right? Put your hair to shame, okay? Bald freak.
I had to pay $100 for this week.
For that?
Shut it.
Oh yeah?
Wait. I think she needs a new body position. Any body position out there? On all fours. Actress on all fours.
I'm gonna beat you with your weave, girl.
Stop! Wait.
So I win?
Yes.
I keep him?
You can have it.
And that's you tell us.
Let me bring out my two actors here because we're going to do something a little out of the ordinary. Improv by nature is freestyle, it's form. There's really no rigid rules to it. You can sort of go as you go along. We're not poets necessarily, but we are going to be now. What we're going to be doing is doing a scene, which is actually every other line. Every second line is going to rhyme with the first line that the other person is giving. So it'll all make sense as we go along. But first, let me get my two actors out here. Get Tony and Dave out here. And let me get a relationship for Tony and Dave. Any kind of doesn't have to be normal, either usual relationship or normal relationship, whatever you guys think will work. Father, son. Okay, father.
And this is scene verse.
Father, the rain, it cometh from on high.
Sit down around your father's thigh. Why didn't you make the bed like I told you?
I am not, my religion is not that of a Jew. Why can't you be more like the others on the block?
Because the height of mine isn't the size of their socks. We're a very lowly family. We're humble, and we pray.
We don't pray every day. And I feel as though lately you've disgraced me.
Because when we jog around the block, nowadays you outpace me. I'm jealous of what I could have became.
Your past is nothing but shame. I think that instead of running, perhaps we should put on swords.
But first, let's whip each other with electrical cords. I'll unplug it. And you take off your shirt.
Dad, I didn't know you were such a pervert.
Hers! Thank you.
This next scene won't rhyme, not this time. But let me get some movie genres out there, like the kind of movies you like to watch, either in the movie theater or out on Netflix. Anything that, any type of
Horror.
horror, okay?
Independent.
Independent.
Bollywood.
Bollywood.
Mystery.
Thriller.
What was that?
Thriller.
Frida?
Thriller.
Oh, a trailer?
Yes. No, thriller.
A thriller. Sorry. Okay, a thriller. All right, that makes a lot more sense than Frida. I mean, nothing against Frida. She was awesome, but I mean that's not a whole genre of movie. All right, let me get some genres of music now. Something that you like to listen to, or something that you don't like to listen to, but maybe interesting during this next scene. Gospel.
80s rock.
80s rock. All right, so we got some hair metal stuff. Anything else? Classical.
70s disco.
70s disco. And let's also get some accents in there. Let's really make life hard on them. Let's get any kind of foreign accent that you think may be difficult to do on stage.
French?
French?
Australian.
Australian?
Southern.
Southern, okay. One more just for good measure.
Indian.
Indian, all right. I'll try not to put that next to the Bollywood section just to really get it going. All right, so let me get my two actors out here. Now, what's going to happen here is that Emily and Dave, they're going to be acting out a scene, and along the way, I'm going to stop them and just yell out one of these many genres that you've given me, and they're going to keep continuing the scene in these new genres. So to make this go, let's get a location. Let's get an unusual location for the two of them to be in that would actually fit on this stage.
A dog park.
A dog park, all right? And this is genre.
Kitty, Kitty. Oh, they seem to like each other.
They do. It's pretty weird though. You know, dogs and cats don't usually like each other as much as you run away.
Well, my cat thinks she's a dog, so I bring her here sometimes.
What's her name?
Kitty?
Kitty.
Yeah. What is your dog's name? He's very cute. Hi. Ow, he
His
bit
name's
me.
Fred. Fred.
Oh, Fred is a
Can't be
jerk.
biting people, Fred. Gotta be a nice dog.
What an awful dog. Me and my cat do not like your dog.
I'm sorry. Fred's got a little bit of attitude problem. We try to work on it, but yeah, he's Fred. He kind of says what he wants.
Mystery.
Well, why does he do what he wants?
We don't know.
What have you done to that dog?
Not much, but one day though, we found some weird stuff in his doghouse, and we tried to find out where it came from, but we couldn't figure out where.
Gospel.
I know who put it there. It was the devil.
Oh Lord, the devil! Oh
It
Lord!
was the devil.
Oh!
You must have that.
We throw some water on him.
Australian.
Better have been holy water. Sorry.
I'm going to change this to Southern because I think that's what we were born anyway. So Southern.
I was born in Australia, but now I'm from Georgia.
Oh.
Yeah.
How long you been down here in Georgia?
Only a week.
Oh.
Very developed.
My Dickens.
Wow. How old are you, sir?
80s rock.
Because I like to rock out with my kitty.
I'm 35 years old. Yeah.
Bollywood.
Who's our cat?
Yes, you have seen the Bollywood movie by Tyler Perry. The drink is much dirtier than the water. We were in that movie, me and Kitty.
Let's close it out with horror.
Oh, good.
What's your cat doing? What's she doing?
Each other. They're eating
Fred!
each other.
No, Fred.
We have to get out of here.
Fred, stop.
No.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
And that is done. Let me bring out my two actors out here. We're going to do a scene that's going to start pretty unusual, pretty bland. Wow, it's like surround sound applause. I like it. Except every once in a while, I'm going to be very picky right now, and I'm going to make them change things up by saying new choice. At that point, they have to do something that's either more extreme or completely different than what they're doing. So let me get a relationship between Joe and James. Any relationship.
Two truck drivers?
You're two truck drivers, and this is new choice.
We've been driving for days now.
You always want to pull over to the same diner. It's chili every time.
You know what? I do all the driving. If I need to fuel up on some chili, I don't see why you have to have a problem with that.
Well, because I'm in the same cab as you. Yes. Yes.
Please. You don't even go to the bathroom outside the truck. It's disgusting. My partner's an animal.
But we have to keep driving. We need every nickel. We have to stay on the road 12 hours a day.
Chili, man.
Okay, but no extra beans this time.
Well, I'm fine with that because the whole bathroom thing.
Okay.
It's disgusting.
Are we going to try and make it all the way out to Fremont?
New destination.
Are we going to try and make it all the way out to Los Angeles?
New destination.
Do you think we can make it all the way to Hawaii in this rig?
I think we should go to Vegas instead. I mean, I know you said we need every nickel, but imagine if we took those nickels and we put them on red, and they turned into dimes. Then we took those dimes, and they turned into whatever is almost a quarter.
New bet.
What if we got to Vegas, and you know how people are crazy there, and they told us that they would pay us to go streaking all through Caesar's Palace. I mean, I look so good that I'd probably get a movie part, and then you could be on my entourage.
True, but weird things happen in Vegas all the time. I'm not even sure we'd get a rise out of anybody.
I mean, so what's the worst that could happen? We go to Vegas, we hit a couple pool parties, and we turn our dimes into whatever's almost a quarter.
And what do we do with all the ice cream in the truck? Just let it melt out there in the desert while we're inside in the casino?
New choice.
What are we going to do with all the ice cream in the truck while we're streaking through the Wonderland?
New choice.
What are we going to do with all that ice cream after we go bury the bodies in the desert?
Okay, so I thought about that, and I think we should enjoy the ice cream while we bury the bodies.
Think about it. You got to think it through. The drips of the ice cream as it melts is going to lead us right to the hole. They'll find it just like that.
Yeah, but listen, I've been meaning to talk to you about this. You're not very good at the whole driving thing, and I show a lot of promise, so you should probably be the fall guy.
New choice.
You should probably be president, and, you know, when the people see that you give ice cream to everybody, you know.
So let me get this straight. You'll be on the road driving while you're sitting in an air-conditioned office doing presidential stuff. Not exactly. I was thinking, you know, you would be doing presidential stuff, not being more like on Air Force One Sunday. Air Force One. Is that the name of the truck, or? Well, yeah, I think that will work out. Except I'm not really good with paperwork. I need somebody to help me with the words. I only read at a third grade level. Usually, I dropped out of school in kindergarten, and I only know my vowels. Usually. I dropped out in preschool, and all I know about are my vowels. Usually. I didn't even go to nursery school. See, sing, run. That's the extent of my knowledge. How are you going to put me in the debate with Barack Obama if you only know about singing? And that's new choice. She's always late. She's late. She's gonna get fired. She is gonna get fired. We're gonna have to help her. Well, you mentioned something really original to tell you. You're gonna need an excuse. Yeah, can you guys come up with an original excuse? Something that unusual that confuses all that and something really weird that happened today. Today. Oh, what? Anything. You got ruined by the own. That sounds good. But that's how she's going to work. What makes her different? Another creative way to make it work. How do you like it? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so
to get closer, I want you to say, ooh. Can you do that? Ooh. And when she guesses it, just clap. Okay, let's do that. All right, let's get her back in here. So on the count of three, let's count to three and say, come back in. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Come back in.
Gigi! What are you
I'm
doing?
so sorry.
I can't believe you didn't even get in.
I'm so sorry, Marie.
I can't
This time I really, seriously, this time it was really, really, really hard for me.
over and over. We give you room to try and grow and advance in the company, and you're just constantly late.
What?
In the world?
We need to change the floor.
Just be careful.
Yeah, you don't want to
I know it's been several times.
So
But I was snorkeling. I was,
I don't know where you thought you were snorkeling, but I think it's better if you're on the ground.
I was at the zoo.
Okay.
I was at the zoo. I was on an elephant.
You were on
I was on an elephant. And the elephant stepped on me.
You're stepped on by an
An
elephant.
elephant. Not really.
You're not?
I got really, really hurt.
How did you get here after you got hit by and stepped on by an elephant?
So I went in,
What is that?
So calling
it won't happen again. It won't happen again. But someone there let me one of those things that you fly on. Those things that you fly on in the air.
And what do you call those?
Like not a parachute.
No,
one of those things.
Something like an airplane? Like an airplane?
Like a glider. It's a glider.
Something else, not an airplane?
It's like a glider. It's a glider plane, like a motor plane.
You are so close.
It's an airplane.
I think I see it outside. It's not a plane, but it's something like a plane.
It's like I'm so out of it from the elephant stomp that I'm thinking I can't think clearly like a
Are you guys
jet plane, like a jet plane,
what?
a jet flyer, jetpack.
What happened?
I got stopped by an elephant.
And then how'd you get here?
And then someone happened to lend me a jetpack, and I came flying here with a jetpack.
All right, you know what?
Yes, I did.
I'm going to give you one more chance.
Thank you. I won't be late again.
You guys are fired.
Why?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the show that put the man back in romance and the road back in romance. It's time for everyone's favorite love spot of all time. It's the Love Machine. Now, give it up for your host, Ricardo Machismo.
Background there. So if I can get the lights up for a second, anybody who's interested, if I can actually see hands up, anybody who wants to come up and help out with this next segment, anybody at all? Anybody at all? Someone's bringing up Anna. Anybody? Hannah. Hannah, I'm hearing your name. Come on, make this happen. This will be the night that you actually met him. It's going to be perfect, okay? The But first I'm going to have to blindfold you, which is how most of my dates usually end. So, I don't know if it's too tight or you can just put it on. Are you fine? Is that good? Can you breathe? You're good? All right. Are you feeling any pain? You're good? No? No? Good? Okay. All right. So let's, you're going to meet three bachelors, and sort of similar to all the other dating games you maybe have seen on TV, they're going to introduce themselves to you, and then you can ask questions of each one, and then you're going to have to pick one for your magical date. So let's hear about bachelor number one.
Ladies and gentlemen, our first bachelor is working as a Abraham Lincoln impersonator, currently an understudy for the robot Abe Lincoln at the Hall of Presidents in Disney World. Please welcome, from Orlando, Florida, Gabe Linton. I hope this really works out. I've only scored 4 times in 7 years. I will emancipate you from the bad dates of all the other contestants if you choose me. On our first date, I will buy you a dress. I had a dress once too, the Gettysburg Address. I can guarantee that yours will be much shorter. I am really happy that you're a woman. If you were a man and we headed off, we would have to have a civil union. And if you knew anything about my presidency, you would know it was anything but of a civil union. This works better with an audience of 170-year-olds. Choose me.
Thank you, bachelor number one. I think Hannah's already starting to feel a spark happening there. Let's go for bachelor number two.
Bachelor number 2 hails from Moscow, Russia. Viktor Khrushchev, a former member of the KGB, recently moved to sunny Miami to open up a startup vodka company.
You come on date with me, I show you my many goats and cows, and we drink vodka and we eat borscht. It be good date, and you pick me, yes?
I don't know, Hannah. It seems like the lesser of two evils right now, but let's go to bachelor number 3.
Bachelor number 3 is from Detroit, Michigan. He likes to, his hobbies include shining his rims, popping bottles, and chess. Welcome, Huggy Bear.
So we're gonna pop some champagne and have some fun. Pick Huggy Bear. I'm the one.
To be fair, he is the only one that rhymes, so I mean that's something that matters to you. You may have to keep that into consideration. All right, so now you can get to meet these bachelors a little more. They introduce themselves to you. Now you get to ask them what you've always wanted. So do you have a question for bachelor number 1?
Bachelor number 1. If we were to go on a romantic date, where would you take me?
Well, I always have to stay within 10 minutes walking of Disney World. The good thing is I get a 15% discount. So our burger and fried dinner will only cost $85, not $100. I will take you on any ride you want, but when you're with me, each ride will feel like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride.
And do you have a question for bachelor number 2?
Bachelor number 2. Tell me, what your normal day. What do you do when you wake up and when you go to sleep? What happens in between?
It's a good question. Yes, so when I wake up in the morning, I take the razor, I do the shave, little here, little bit over there. Then I go make myself some breakfast, usually some borscht. Sometimes maybe potato, depends on what I have around. And then after that, the sky is the limit.
Thank you, bachelor number 2. Hannah, have you ever had borscht?
No idea what that is.
Well, there you go. This is a try something new. Kick that off your bucket list. Now, question for bachelor number 3.
Bachelor number 3, what's your favorite club around here?
Shit, girl. My favorite club? You've been listening to these jive turkeys the whole time. Well, my favorite club is the Club of Domination. I like to take you and introduce you to some of my friends, and maybe we could get you a new job.
Thank you, bachelor number 3. Club Domination sounds like something on South Beach, somewhere off Lincoln Road. All right, so now you've heard from them.
Lincoln Road.
Lincoln Road. Thank you, bachelor number 1, for a timely reference. Now let's have all our bachelors off, and now Hannah, you will get to pick bachelor number 1, bachelor number 2, or bachelor number 3. You just say it. Yeah, I think that helps. I don't have the power to read your mind.
It was a really hard choice, but bachelor number 3 got my heart.
Bachelor number 3 got your heart. Yes, carved up and everything. All right, you can take off your blindfold now and stand up and come over here. And don't look back. No, back here, facing this way. And let's bring out the bachelors you didn't pick. Bachelor number 1 and bachelor number 2. Take it back unless you really want it. So. No, you can stay here. So they'll come greet you on this side.
Too bad. You blew it. I had a great first date picked out for us. This is a shot in the dark, but do you like the theater?
Too soon, bachelor number 1. Bachelor number 2.
You make the wrong choice now. I make sure my friends will pay you a visit. Niet.
That does not sound good, but you did choose bachelor number 3. Let's beat him right now.
Oh my God. Yeah.
You're going to have a good night. You're going to be my lady of the evening.
Vamos.
And you win a 2-night stay in Hialeah, Florida. All expenses paid. Yes, at Club Domination, which is moved from South Beach over to 49th Street, West 49th Street. So, right in the Midway Mall or something. All right, so let's all have close with like a kiss, the old dating game kiss. Ready? Oh, wow! Thank you for holding. I just have a good feeling about this. I'm really good about that. I'm like the Emma of Austin books. Let me bring out 4 more actors here right now to do something a little special, fun, cool, improv-like. And they lined up like a square for a reason. What it is, we'll figure out. Let me get 4 pieces of input from you. For James and Caesar, let me get a ride at a carnival, any kind of ride or any kind of attraction or feature or anything.
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster, right?
Okay.
Let me get any item you can find at Publix.
Sardines.
Sardines, right? Let me get a movie that never actually came out, but would have been cool if it did. Just any name of a movie. A short movie, huh?
I Want to Love You.
I Want to Love You, right? And let me get one of your favorite child toys when you were growing up, a toy that you really liked. It could be an actual doll or actual like a toy or a game, anything that you really enjoyed as a child. Lego. And let's review, right?
Roller coaster.
Right?
Sardine.
Right?
I Want to Love You.
Right.
Lego.
Right. And this is 4 corners.
Listen,
Could be sick again.
You're sick again?
I don't think I could go on it, man.
No?
Just can't go on it. It's like that time you brought me to that party and I told you I couldn't do it, and this is far more scary.
Are you doing mollies again?
Yeah.
You got it right, yeah?
I mean, I heard it makes everything super fun.
Yeah, well,
And this...
super puking all over the place.
Right.
It's my new
you
body
really
fragrance.
Smell. No, it
Sardine.
is offensive. Offensive smell.
Offensively awesome.
What were you doing before you came?
Listen, put on some...
Arms
sardine.
down!
I put on some sardine body spray, knowing that I was going to Club Live.
Right.
Molly, there's something I wanted to tell you.
Yes.
So we've been like getting closer for a while, and I think that I kind of like you. I like you.
I think I want to love you.
Oh, well, I wouldn't go that far.
Right.
I can't build this spaceship. It's so hard.
Whatever these are called are upside down.
Oh, what is this? Penis? What is it? I don't know where does it go? What?
No, that's not that. No.
You know what?
Wait.
Get it. I don't want it anymore.
Maybe you need new glasses, honey.
Mommy?
I know.
Mommy, come
You're
on. I want
going
it.
blind. You need to accept that.
Right.
You feeling better?
Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Yeah?
I think we can do this.
Yeah.
I think the molly's
Yeah.
totally wearing off.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be fine,
good,
okay?
good.
I'm ready for it, okay?
Oh, God!
Right.
All these cats now.
I have to be honest.
Cats.
It's not body spray. I was at the amusement park. I threw up all over myself, and somebody threw up over me. It was horrifying. And now we have these cats.
Right.
You broke my heart. Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry. It's just you smell bad and you do drugs.
I'll change for you. I'll change for you. I promise.
I don't believe that. I'm sorry.
For you, I would change.
No, because I told you from day one that I didn't like roller coasters. And what did you force me to do? Go on this roller coaster ride of emotion.
Right.
You're a sucky mommy. I don't want to poop on the floor like last time.
Why? Because I threw bleach in your face and that's why you're blind? That makes me a bad mom?
All the kids go to Michael Jackson.
Left. Left.
You again.
I know. I think if you break up with Robert, I think we'll have a chance. I know Robert rides horses and cows and smells more like manure, and I've got sardines.
Yeah.
But I think we can make this work.
But Robert is so soft and gentle.
I know, a little hard on the edges and buff, but
Yeah.
I think...
Listen, I was watching this movie last night. It was called I Want to Love You. I made it with Robert. So.
Left.
You know what this is about? This isn't my smell. It's that I got the girl. It's because I'm soft and gentle.
And you ride horses.
And I ride like a champ.
And you
Right.
smell like...
Yeah, so me and Robert are going horseback riding later tonight. You can come. I actually have a friend who would be perfect for you. My friend's son. He's blind though. Like don't.
Right.
Alright, shut it. Come on.
Bite your ankles like last time.
You're an awful kid. In your cage. Get in your cage.
Oh my God. I feel great now. I have the munchies. What's that?
That is,
Oh, it's so yummy.
I would appreciate it if you stopped eating the vomit.
And that's Four Corners. First, let me bring out my my singers, I guess I would call them. Let's bring them all out on stage, all those that want to be part of this. How many of you guys know the song by the Do Run Run, it's Medicine on Monday, and his name was Bill. Old song from the 60s. They're going to be doing this except with three tricks. If they use a word, if they can't come up with a rhyme, they're out. So you'll all say, ah, So like a Jeopardy thing. So it would just go ah. And you guys too can also say ah to your child now. So we're all there. If they use the same rhyme, if they stutter so that they can't come up with a rhyme, or if they say a word that does not rhyme, even a semblance of rhyming, go ah and then they'll be out. So let's start with a simple name. Let's go with any simple one-syllable name, an easy name.
Mike.
Mike. All right. Mike.
Met him on a Friday and his name was Mike.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
I really liked him, so we took a flight.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
Yeah.
When we took the flight, we made
You'll get a consolation prize in the back. All right, now we're going to start with Carolyn. Let me get another simple one-syllable name. Anne.
I met her on a Monday and her name is Ann.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
She eats all her food from a pan.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
Yeah, she was married to Jim. They lived in a can. And they were best friends.
Met her on a Monday and her name was Ann.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
Her favorite dessert was caramel flan.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
Yeah, she needed a mental scan. Because she has so many scams.
Antonio won the very first time we did this game, and he hasn't been able to regain his winning touch since. All right, let's start with Georgie. Let's get another one-syllable name, a simple name.
Kate.
Kate. Seems easy enough.
I met her on a Monday and her name was Kate.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
His hobby was to skate.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
Yeah, she was my mate. Yeah, she liked to be late. Oh, she's such a fake.
Run, 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 do run, run.
Met her on a Monday and her name was Kate.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
Type of girl you love to hate.
Do run, run, do run, run.
Yeah, well, she wasn't great. And she liked to roller skate. And she had a date with fate.
Met her on a Monday and her name was Kate.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
She was so smart, I contemplate.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
And she's for the date. She likes pancake.
And that's okay to get a little more stricter. They've been getting a lot away with a lot of stuff, like finding fake with Kate and stuff like that. So feel free to call them out on that. But now we're in the beginning. Let's get another one-syllable name. That doesn't have to be as simple as the other ones, but let's take one syllable for now.
Grape.
Grape? Okay, grape. Grape. It could be a guy or a girl. It's one of those names, Dave. One of those names. Is it a girl's name?
Met her on a Friday and her name was Grape.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
He was on the sky, but he was late.
Do run, run,
That's a crushed grape right there. All right, let's get another name out here.
Stu?
Josephine.
Steve? Okay, Steve?
I met him on a Monday and his name was Steve.
do run, 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 do run, run.
I met him on Monday, wanted him to leave.
Do run, 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 do run, run.
Yeah, he took a week to grieve. And he had a big black weave.
All right, let's get another name. I think we had a name over here.
Stu?
Stu? Okay, let's do Stu. Come on. Let's not make this an hour. Let's make this a short Stu.
Met him on a Monday and his name was Stu.
Do run, 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 do run, run. That son of a gun, he gave me the flu.
And he went to the zoo. And he likes to drink brew. Let's get another suitable name for you to start with. Tony. Huh? Tony. Tony? Okay, let's go with Tony. I met him on Monday evening, Tony. Do run, 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 do run, run. He turned out to be a real big pony. Do run, 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 do run, run. He was very lonely. He liked macaroni. He was a big pony.
How convenient. Okay, I think I'm going to have that song stuck in my head for the next week. So far, you're in for a treat, because so far we've been going after your funny bone. Right now, we're going to go after your brain bone. We have 4 of the smartest people backstage. It's not me, or else I wouldn't have said brain bone. But they just ooze intelligence, each on their own. But collectively, together, when they answer in one mind, they are the smartest information source available in the world. Let's welcome the panel of experts. Okay, this is the chance you've probably been waiting for your entire life, to answer those questions that you just can't answer it on your own. They can be philosophical questions. They can be, what should you have for dinner tomorrow? They can be, what should I do with that annoying person at work? Any questions out there for our panel of experts? Yes?
What came first, the chicken and the egg?
Excellent question. I love that one. What came first, the chicken or the egg?
The
Chicken?
came drunk
First.
Then?
Tea. Food.
Everything.
So,
He
Gave an egg. Okay, now I have to translate this because they're way up here in the stratosphere. They're kind of saying it's circular and cyclical because there's the chicken, he puked, he gave another egg, so it's the wonderment of life, and they can't really answer it because then what else would we have to wonder about? So thank you, excellent question. Anyone else? Any question at all?
What's the meaning of life?
Ah, the real question. What is the meaning of life?
life.
is
Many. Different. Done.
then the
First. Universe.
And
molecule.
okay, so they get down to the molecular level in the meaning of life, and there's probably even something even below that. So if they gave you an answer for it now, it's just probably going to change when they add more technology in the next 10 years. So they're hedging their bets that they'll have a new answer for you next time you come here. Okay, another question. Anyone?
Who's the most beautiful woman in the world?
Ah, I like this question. I want to know this. Who is the most beautiful woman in the world?
Margaret.
Is
Beautiful. But she
is
ugly at inside.
So this is the age-old thing where somebody can be beautiful on the outside, ugly on the inside, or vice versa. So everybody is beautiful in their own way, inside or out. Excellent answer. Okay, I think we have time for just one more. Anyone have one more question to leave us with? Anyone? One more question. It can be about work, relationships, lipstick. It can be about dinner. Anything.
When will my mother-in-law die?
Is she in the audience, by the way?
I don't have one.
Oh, okay. When will her mother-in-law die?
Yesterday,
Your
mother went to
the
park and got
shot.
From the way that you asked the question, I'm thinking that you're appreciative of the answer. So I'll let it stand at that and let you be happy with that as the last answer. Thank you very much, panel of experts.
By bringing them all out for one last little game. Bring out my actors. We're going to do a little thing called medley. So to get that rolling, let me get an object you find at like at a Home Depot.
Hammer.
Hammer. This is 185 hammers.
185 hammers walk into a bar and order 185 hammers. The bartender says, I cannot serve you 185 hammers. The hammers say, why not? The bartender says, because you really nailed it.
185 hammers walk into the bar. Bartender says, I can't serve you 185 hammers. 185 hammers say, why not? Bartender says, because the last time you were in here, you couldn't handle it.
185 hammers walked into the bar. The bar says, I can't serve you 185 hammers. 185 hammers says, why? Because you'll lose your head.
185 hammers walk into a bar and ask for 185 hammers. The bartender says, I can't serve you. The hammer says, why not? The bartender answers, it's not hammer time.
185 nails walk into a bar. Bartender says, I'm sorry, 185 nails, I can't serve you. 185 nails said, why not? Bartender says, because last night you got so hammered.
All right. Let's get an occupation, the kind of stuff you have to go to, like school, technical training, really advanced white-collar type profession.
Psychologist.
Psychologist. This is world's worst psychologist.
Suck it up, you little pansy. Get out of here and get back to work.
Yeah, you're pretty crazy. Oh, it's time. Yeah, our session is over. So you're what? You're going to kill yourself? Okay, hold that thought and call me tomorrow morning.
Nothing little Xanax can't fix. And if you sell these, I want a piece.
Have you ever thought about buying a gun?
Let's get, what's a place, somewhere that you've always wanted to go but have never been able to go, anywhere around the world. It could be a city in the United States, it could be a country, anywhere. You guys have been everywhere? Israel or what?
India.
India, okay, India. These are things you never hear.
Man, the water's so clean here.
Thank you. Never come again. Yes, I'll have a steak, medium rare.
My computer's not working. I need to call the United States for customer support.
What a beautiful bathroom.
All right, let me get something you would find in a car. Something it could be part of the car. It could be something in the glove
Smelling
compartment.
tree.
The what?
Smelling tree.
A smelling tree. Yes, one of those little air fresheners. This is you guys know CSI Miami, where Caruso comes out there. He says, "This looks like this is," and then he says some corny line, and then he just takes off the glasses and yells out this corny line. This is CSI Miami air fresheners.
This guy looks like pine-scented death.
Glad to come by and freshen up the scene.
All right. Go, Caesar. Go for it.
It looks like this guy took a last whiff.
All right, let's get a blue collar profession. We're not talking about psychology. Some job you can maybe get out of high school, straight out of there, any kind of job.
Bus driver.
Bus driver. This is world's worst. Bus driver. All right, kids, keep it down back there. Ah! Oh God! I couldn't
I can drive with my knee so I can text.
It's alcohol.
And they said I wasn't allowed within 50 miles of the school zone.
All right, let's say you walk into Walmart with a friend of yours who's a little shady, walks out, your friend stole something at Walmart. What did your friend steal? Diapers. This is, you can't do double entendre diapers. All right, double entendre diapers.
I like my women like I like my diapers, dirty and discarded.
I like my women like I like my diapers, wrapped around my body.
I like my men like I like my diapers, shit covered.
I like my women like I like my diapers, ready to be changed for a new one.
I like my women like I like my diapers, disposable.
I like my men like I like my diapers, with everything all wrapped up.
I like my women like I like my diapers, dependable.
I like my women like I like my diapers, changed every 4 hours.
Nice, and that is medley. Grow as a person, grow as an improviser. So I have diplomas to hand out. Joseph. We're running right up against an Improv 5 show that's about to start here, so I want to thank you guys for coming out here. If you know these guys, I don't know if you guys have anything quickly. I mean, I'm not going to do a Q&A like last time, but if there's anything you guys want to share or anything with the audience or anything. I know two of you are going to be moving. One of you is going to be going to California, one of you to Virginia, so they'll be moving on. A lot of these others will be moving on to Improv 3. Anything, you guys, any comments or anything about Improv 2 in California?
This is something that scared me to death, but I'm so glad I did it. If it was something that scared you, it's all about lifting each other up and making the other person successful. It's not about being funny, so it takes a risk and trying to make everyone try the best.
And our instructor, Rick, worked so hard that he hurt himself teaching us. So
Yeah.
this is going to be the
Thank
answer.
you.
I agree with what Carolyn said. This is something that anybody should do. It's fun, it's uplifting, it's enjoyable, and I recommend it.
I didn't do this to get testimonials, but we do have an Improv 1 next Thursday. Not convenient, but I mean, they were all great. We had 7 classes. We had an extra class, and we got together for the show. And as good as the rehearsals were, their show was even better. You were all awesome, and it's just an honor and a pleasure to have been part of this for you guys. So thank you very much. And those of you sticking around, there's an Improv 5 show, which is like the graduate level class. They're going to be coming on. If you guys want to stick around for that. If not, your Improv 2 students will be out in the lobby for you. So you can pick them up. All right. Thank you guys. Have a great night.